Okay, hello and welcome back. I am Tristana. Just making sure that my microphone is working, and we are playing Cataclysm Classic. Yes, I did stream yesterday because the new episode for When Stars Collide was released. I didn't want to wait for either that or playing Cataclysm Classic because... oh, you can't tell. Because I am level 80, I can finally start the Cataclysm zones, which is the main reason I started streaming this. So when I got to Stormwind after turning 80, I got this quest pop-up. And it happens when you ding 80 after Cataclysm drops. A personal summons. An unfamiliar feeling wells up from deep within you, flooding your mind with thoughts and images. Heed my words, Justana. Our world finds itself in the grip of a terrible crisis. I call upon you to lend your aid in this desperate hour. I am Narat. Seek me out at once, and your calling shall be revealed. I await you at the Eastern Earth Shrine in Stormwind City. Now, I can abandon it, but why would I? This is the whole point of streaming this. But before I do that, I can do Ember Silk bandages.
Safe travels.
And I have plenty of Ember Silk from Dark Moon Fair. Why am I doing that? And also, I got my leather working up high enough to do Cataclysm and stuff. This is it. So, to get to heavy Ember Silk bandages, I need to hit 475 first aid. And I'm at 425, which means 50 bandages. That's a lot of bandages. Maybe more. I think it eventually becomes yellow. Eventually they did away with first aid entirely and just incorporated it into tailoring. So after that, tailors had it super easy for leveling. They just do the bandages. Because it's one piece of cloth for the regular bandages and then 2 pieces of cloth for the heavy bandages. So it's like you don't even have to buy thread, you don't have to worry about other materials. So that just made tailoring super easy to level. Grandmaster in first aid. See, it's yellow now, so that means that I'm not guaranteed a skill up. But I'm doing the minimum number to get to 475, and if I need to do more, then I'll do more. Da da da. But I just want to get, oh look, it's green. I want to get this Ember Silk out of my bags. So 467, and we need 475. So that would be 8. So if it's green, that means that the skill ups are even rarer. So we need 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. Because I'm trying to conserve as much Ember Silk as I can for the heavy Ember Silk. Really. Come on. Just 2 more skill ups. Come on. There we go.
Good day to you.
So now I need to get up to 525, which is another 50 skill points. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. I wanted to get those out of the way. So, the Eastern Earth Shrine. Where is that? So there is an Eastern Earth Shrine, which is here in Eastern Kingdoms in Stormwind. There's a Western Earth Shrine. Any guesses as to where that is? If you guessed Orgrimmar, you would be correct. So the cool thing about this, so how do we get there? So we come over here. This is the Dwarven District. You can see the entrance to the deep run tram that would take you to Ironforge, which I spent a lot of time there because I've been doing cooking and fishing dailies in Ironforge. So, where is the shrine? Over here. So we come over here. So I have flying, so I can fly up here. But there's other ways to get here if you don't have flying. And of course you could swim across or fly across. So this is the Eastern Earth Shrine. These are all portals to the various catazones, which are scattered around the Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor. So this is Nerat, the Earth Speaker. He is a Draenei, but a different version of the Draenei. I forget exactly what happened, but it had to do with the Legion.
What?
I've heard much about you, Justana. The world needs people like you now more than ever. In Northrend, that Draenei that we talked to in the Keep, in the Lion's Keep, they're the same race.
See you.
May your sense of honor and duty serve Azeroth well, Hunter.
So long.
The Eye of the Storm. Greetings, hero of Azeroth. On behalf of the Earthen Ring, I thank you for answering my calls. You are known to us by name, Dishonor. Your exploits and accomplishments are many. Azeroth already stands in your debt, and yet again she is in need of her heroes. I am but a messenger. A powerful presence seeks audience with you. Peer into the waters of Farseeing and behold the dilemma of our world. Throughout the Earth Speaker wants you to look into the waters of Farseeing.
You'll come back sometime.
Sorry, I gotta sneeze stuck in my nose. Not anymore. Okay, so he's a shaman. They basically have a strong bond with the elements, the various elements. So here we go. These are the waters of Farseeing.
Citizen of Azeroth, behold. Our world groans in agony, besieged by an adversary of unspeakable power. As her lands break and crumble, the fractures that divide her people must be mended, for neither side can overcome this threat alone. Join me. Cast aside your prejudices. Together, we must heal Azeroth's wounds, and those of her people.
So the gray exclamation mark over his head means that he has a quest for moving on not high enough to accept it. That was Thrall. He was originally the leader of the Horde, but he stepped down and named Garrosh his successor. And I don't know why the captions didn't show up. There should have been captions. Okay, I have subtitles enabled, but it didn't show up there. I guess it wasn't considered a cinematic.
Live another.
Now that your eyes have seen the truth, where will you choose to serve?
Go on then.
To the depths. The Earthen Ring has identified the watery realm of Bastir as the source of the adversary's destructive energies. It is still uncertain what dangers might be faced there, so any information you could gather would be of great value. Newlands is sending warships to the region as we speak. To gain passage, travel northwest of Stormwind and speak to Recruiter Burns at Stormwind Harbor. May the spirits guide you, Jasana. Speak with Recruiter Burns at Stormwind Harbor in Stormwind City. So basically, this is the portal to Zastir, and it's the only one that's available at the moment. This is level 84. I don't think this is actually it has a portal. This is the other beginning zone, Haidal. This is Uldum, I think. It you can get to it from Tenaris. And this is Deepholm. So we're gonna fly over. I actually tend to prefer Hyjal as a zone to Bastir, because Bastir you're basically underwater. But the opening for Bastir is really fun, so... Okay, and then over here, we have a bunch of trolls. This is for post max level content. Where is the recruiter? This way.
Greetings.
All of our warships are off fighting the Horde. You'll have to take the mercenary ship.
Light bless you.
Citizen, as you may have heard, the Horde's attacking just offshore. The fighting's been fierce and relentless. We need every able body out there repelling the enemy. Report to the northernmost dock at once for transport to the battle. Oh, and our official warships are a bit late in their scheduled return. Don't worry though, we've commissioned mercenary vessels to serve in the meantime. Very long now, Hunter. Stormwind needs you.
With honor, friend.
So we're gonna head over here. And we're gonna wait. Yes, this is where we wait. Just double checking. There's a bit of a role-playing scene that happens here. I'm trying to remember when it starts. It's like the stay a while and listen thing they do with the War Within, which they didn't actually start it until Dragonflight. I don't remember them doing anything like that before Dragonflight. There goes the boat to Kalimdor, Teldrassil. So there's something similar that happens for Horde players as well. I don't actually have any Horde characters high enough to start the Cataclysm zones. This would be me if in real life. I would be just wandering back and forth across the dock, waiting. I can't talk to her. So, I did find out that you can get ported to Northrend even if you're not level 70. Because I happened to talk to the dockmaster over by the where you pick up the boat to Teldrassil on my level 60 Horde character, and he I can't remember, offered to port me to Northrend, so I accepted. So I got ported to Northrend at level 60. I'm wondering how low. Here we go. These are the other recruits. Why don't you write the battle on a mercenary ship? It used to be that we
See
kill
those ships in dock? They're the only ones that have returned from battle, and they're being repaired. I don't like it either, but it boils down to this. We pay the mercs to get us out there, or our troops get no reinforcements.
That makes sense, I suppose. Just doesn't feel right.
Welcome to the military, recruit.
Earthquakes every other day? Crazy dragon tearing up the world? What's next?
Put all that out of your head, recruit. I've been fighting Horde for 10 years now, and I've never seen it worse than this. Just stay focused on the battle in front of us, or you won't live to worry about the rest.
Yes, sir.
I stopped by the Park District on my way here. There's nothing left of it.
I was here when the dragon attacked. He could have destroyed the entire city if he willed it. We were powerless to stop him.
What drove him off then?
No idea. It made no sense. He flew in, torched the park, then just flew off. If you ask me, the beast is insane.
Yeah, he's talking about this area here. It does get fixed.
I think I can just make it out from here. right on the edge of the horizon.
Make out what, exactly?
The new island just surfaced after the last earthquakes. It's what we're fighting for. On this front, at least.
Have you been there?
This will be my third time now. Toughest fighting I've seen. We lose that island to the Horde, and Stormwind's as good as gone. And they know it.
That's enough, soldier.
Captain Taylor? Oh my goodness.
Get your minds right. We're killing orcs within the hour.
He shows up again later. He's a recurring character.
Yeah. I see too.
Whoa. There it is.
Listen up. Our transport should be here momentarily. Fall in! All right, men. Move out!
Come forward now. Step right up.
Captain Smear's navigating this here ship non-stop to that there ocean over yonder, where we'll commence to assisting the Alliance in their little skirmish with them Horde fellers. Easy money! Commissions to be dispersed evenly among any and all survivors. Ahoy! I'm sailing! Out on a boat! Way far away from the dock!
This is why I wanted to do this.
With the sky and everything! Ooh,
Shiny! Whee! Whoosh.
Bud! No!
I don't know why all the NPCs are doubled up.
Fall in, men. That island on the horizon is our destination. It's where
Look,
we will do
Bud's
our
still
duty
here.
for our king, for Stormwind, and for her people. Every orc you slay today will bring honor to them and to every soldier who has come before you. Hellscream has sent his best to take this island. We shall see to it that none return home. Today, Hellscream shall learn the lesson that Thrall failed to teach him. Stormwind shall never fall! Now, make ready, or soon we'll be ashore.
Yeah, Bud gives me very strong orange cat vibes. Do 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 do.
Captain, shipwreck off the starboard bow. There appear to be survivors.
Uh-oh.
What the?
Well, we know how the other ship, got wrecked. To the depths with you, beast. Hold on, Worgen. I can tell I'm Worgen. Wake up dead, recovering from near death. That happens a lot. Okay, where's my pet? Where's my pet? There we go. The attacks on these ships, they are clearly not random. We must discover the motives of the Naga here. Not exactly the battle you had anticipated, I'll wager, but a battle nonetheless, as you shall soon see. And obviously he's like Narat. Sealex, welcome to the Briny Cutter, Hunter. I am Erunak, the last surviving passenger of this once proud vessel. I'm afraid your travails have only just begun. The Naga have been attacking here relentlessly. You're not equipped to be of much help down here yet, but I can remedy that. Just outside the ship live a special breed of starfish. Bring me some of them along with a conch shell. I'll prepare an enchantment that should help it to increase your chances of survival. Erunak and the Briny Cutter wants you to bring in 3 saltwater starfish and a conch shell from sea darters too. The following spell will be cast on you. Sea Legs. Grants water breathing and increased seafloor movement speed by 60% while in Vashtir. Yeah, there's a similar mechanic that they do in Thousand Needles because it got flooded. Okay, here we go. And this is why I don't really like doing Vashtir, because you're working underwater and it's hard to judge things. And I'm working again. I'm surprised my weapon works underwater. Okay, so you see this blue spiral shell over here? Oh, no, that doesn't do it. Oh, there's something else. Find you. Okay, there's, right, it's another thing. Oh, I got everything I need. Okay. But there's, cracks in the ocean floor that, expel bubbles. If you swim near them, then you'll get, some air for a short time. Or you can just come back over to the ship. And catch your breath here. It is good to see that you're still alive, Worgen. Have you found the items I require? Here you are, Hunter. With this, you should find maneuvering in the sea to be nearly effortless. Now we must get to work. There is much to be done in little time. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about drowning. You are now... Pay it forward. You are now able to move about this realm more freely and without fear of drowning. This is where our work begins. First, you have many allies nearby who are drowning as we speak. As I saved you, you must save them. I have enchanted the shell you brought me. Use it to rescue your friends. Hurry now! Use enchanted conch shell to rescue 6 drowning soldiers. Shoot! So much easier. This way. Whee! And I think you have faster swim speed as well. That's exactly like the spell that rescued us, which was the point. So I will say that if you play a Horde character, these quests are very similar. You're just starting a slightly different location. You cannot hide, breather. So this is one of the ores that you get in that you mine in Cataclysm zones. The other one doesn't show up until the level 83 zone. We don't want to go over there just yet. You see these bubbles? There's... No, I thought there was over here. I think, yeah, these guys. Air bubbles. Air bubbles allow breathing, so this is useful. I think there's something similar over by the Horde ship. So that helps you, so you don't have to rely completely on a single deep breath of air. So I could stop here because I now have sea legs, but there's one other thing I want to get. Ooh. Oh look, Captain Taylor.
Need help?
This is a good man. Worgen, we've served together through many battles. These beasts have a debt to pay.
Or the Alliance?
I'm assuming he means this guy here. While you were away, I was able to revive some of the fallen soldiers. We'll need every hand if we are to survive here. Rest for the weary. You have done well, Worgen, but there is much more to do, and I grow weary. I have expended a great deal of energy sending a distress message to Earthen Ring leadership, pleading for their help. I must rest if I am to be of further use to us here. Speak to the leader of the men you've saved, and do what you can to help them prepare for battle. The Naga are scattering the waters but us. It is but a matter of time before their return, and they will surely come in even greater force. Speak with Captain Taylor. I just did, but I'll do it again.
Well met. Be careful.
I hear you, Worgen. I understand the urgency, but these men are in no condition to fight.
Light bless you.
Buy us some time.
Be careful.
So many good men have been lost today. Without you, that number would be even higher. You have our gratitude. If what the shaman says is true, then there is no time to spare. The Naga are scouring these waters looking for survivors. We are not yet ready to fight. We must buy us time to make preparations. Find the Naga that hunt us and delay their efforts. Slay 8 Zinjatar raiders.
Or the Alliance. King's honor, friend.
Traveling on our
Honor,
stomachs.
friend.
We'll need your help with them to get these men ready for battle. Any decent leader knows that his men travel and fight on their stomachs. No food, no victory. These soldiers are weak from their recent ordeal. They'll need sustenance if they're to put up any kind of fight when the need arises. Speaking of traveling on stomachs, I've seen several crabs out there on the seafloor. Collect 8 succulent crab meat from split claw skitterers.
Be careful.
Okay, down we go. It takes a bit for the spell to take effect. Monstrous claw. Ooh, cool, I can skin them. I wasn't sure. Come on, thank you. I just noticed that my pet's health is really low. Just for the heck of it. Stupid lag. Oh. So these guys are basically amphibious goblins.
Can't cast that yet.
And if you're wondering why they seem to be taking a while to go down, I am wearing mostly gear from Northrend, so it's not that great. Eventually, I think you do get gear upgrades as quest rewards. It just takes a bit for that to happen. And I'm not helped by the fact that my internet seems to be lagging. Oh, right, I also have... I got this in my in-game mail, and I decided to wait to open it. So let's see what it is. Runic healing potion, potion of speed, runic mana potions, all around fireworks. I got them, I think, for getting to level 80. I didn't actually keep a copy of the message that came with them. this is heavy savage leather, and this is regular savage leather, and this is savage leather scraps. Okay. So, druids... Oh, hello. Druids have a water form, so basically they can turn into steel. And later on they have the ability, you can change that to an orca if you so choose. But anyway, that allows druids to swim underwater without having to worry about water breathing. And actually the sea legs buff increases the speed of your swimming form as a druid. That's fun. Time to eat. And if you're looking for a non-shiny version of my pet, you can find them in the Northern Barrens. But I couldn't resist having a shiny pet. I cannot skin the Nazjar, the Naga. Which kind of figure. It really is hard to judge distances under here.
The spell isn't ready yet.
None escape. You cannot hide, breather. A healthy one, my lady, will be most pleased. Do-do-do-do-do. We will find you. Okay, back we go, finally.
What can I do for you? Light bless you.
Let's hope your efforts prove to be enough of a diversion.
Go with honor, friend. Be careful.
Are you able to find anything for my men and I to eat, Hunter?
Go with honor, friend.
This should help relieve our exhaustion. Again, we thank you.
Light bless you.
Swarms!
For the Alliance.
As we struggled not to drown, my men and I were forced to abandon our weapons and much of our armor. Aeronax says to expect a major attack from the Naga soon, and I'm inclined to believe him. If we're going to stand a chance, we'll need your help to recover our lost armaments. They should be lying on the seafloor near our shipwrecks. Free Worgen, we're defenseless here. Gather 4 Stormwind spears, 4 Stormwind breastplates, 4 Stormwind shields, and 4 Stormwind helms. The equipment may also be collected from Gliblin
Be
scavengers.
careful.
Stormwind elite aquatic and land forces.
Light bless you.
Seal. You've done some great service, Hunter, so I'm going to let you in on a little secret. The men you've saved today aren't your everyday Stormwind troops. We belong to a special detachment of elite soldiers sent here not only to contend with the Horde, but to investigate the massive geological disturbances originating from the nearby seafloor. I tell you this because our top secret equipment lies in the bottom of some of our wrecked ships here. That gear must be retrieved. Find 6 Stormwind seal equipment.
Go with honor, friend.
So I can't sell anything to him, I can only buy stuff from him. Okay. Makes sense. Why do I keep going that way? I don't know. Okay. So I had noticed the chests before. Over, so you're helmet. Oh god. Oh, but this is not good.
I need to get
Rude.
closer.
Attack my pet. Attack my pet, not me.
I need a target.
Whew. Okay. Aha. 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 That was a little, worrying for a bit there. Thank goodness I could fight while moving around. Okay. Have some food.
can't do that yet.
Okay.
Don't have a target.
Okay, one more test, hopefully. Can't remember if it always has 2 of the equipment in it, or if it sometimes just has 1. So that's all the shields and spears. There we go. There's another chest. Huh. I knew it. I knew it would occasionally just have 1. I don't need a spear.
I need to target something first.
Yeah. You got tiny? I see another chest. And of course I got a meal. Okay, so all we have left is a breastplate. And I think I was being attacked by something else. Of course.
That's still recharging.
My pet! Ignore me! My pet! Oh, that's why.
Isn't ready yet.
Frick.
It's too far away.
Where are you? There you are. Frick! Frick, 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 frick. They're still attacking me. I knew it would eventually happen. Well, I can run on water at least. Okay. So, I don't know if you noticed, but I did pick up another quest. Once more with Eel and Kale, discussing eels justifiably flying. Eels are among the creepiest of Azeroth's creatures, but sure, there are those who pretend that they don't mind them, and others who actually claim to favor them. They are lying. Truth be told, no one likes eels. Eels don't even like eels. Azeroth would be a better place if no one ever had to envision an eel slithering out from the murky depths and fighting them. Trying to figure out what happened to the one that I managed to kill. I think that's what got me, was the poison or whatever. Deep sea sagefish, ooh. Oh, I did get all of the... No, I didn't. I thought I got all the gear, but no, I was looking at the quest objective for the seal gear. Just trying to get away for a moment. That's Horde gear. Wrong direction. Because that's a horse ship, see? That's a helmet. Oh, frick. Don't want to go over there. Because I would aggro 3 of them.
Light be with you. For the Alliance, go with honor, friend. Well met. Light bless you.
Wrong
Need
one.
help?
That one.
For the Alliance.
Were you able to secure that equipment, Hunter?
Be careful.
Everything seems to be in working order.
Go with honor, friend.
Okay.
It's locked. What's it got in his pockets? Oh, really? We're gonna go that route? If you don't get the reference, it's a reference to Gollum from The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. The spells.
There we go. Ooh, I see a breastplate. Nope. Nope. No. Ignoring you. Ha.
What can I do for you?
There we
Be
go.
careful. For the Alliance.
Well done, Hunter. Thanks to you, my men will be ready to confront the enemy when they attack. Oh, good. I'm gonna go with the shoulders because see, it's item level 167, and my staff is item level 179, so we'll go with the shoulders.
Light bless you.
On our own terms. We're as ready as we'll ever be. No sense waiting around for the Naga to find us. I'll address the men, then we'll meet the enemy on our own terms and let fate decide the outcome.
Go with honor, friend.
Soon you shall serve my lady. Die, beast! You've been discovered. Hurry, Jasana, there's little time.
King's honor, friend.
No time to address the troops now, just as well. They know what must be done.
Light bless you.
All or nothing. Okay. This is it. This is where we make our stand. We must defend this ship to our last breath and make these cretins think twice before approaching it again. May our blades strike fear in their hearts, says Captain Taylor in the defense of the briny cutter.
Be careful.
I did it again. Okay. I have no idea where I'm going. I don't remember this. I can hear them. Where are they? Here we go. Best way you can, man. That wasn't the last of them. Da-da-da. Brace yourselves, men.
I don't have a target.
Make them pay. Going the completely wrong direction, as usual. Stay alert, don't let them drag you away. There are too many. Shaman, do something. No, not again. As well you can, man. That wasn't the last of them. Alert, don't let them drag you away. No, ah! Don't give up. Fight, fight for the Alliance. Go! The numbers are endless.
I need a target.
My men, they're all taken. Go, save yourselves.
Can't attack that target.
Yeah. This is not dignified. What a fine specimen you are. This is not dignified at all. Look at this! Look at this! I'm upside down! My lady will be most grateful for my efforts. Clearly these are friends, so... Torin. We must find your allies and discover the Naga motives in this region. But first, we must find a more secure location. The Earthen Ring has received my distress message and sent help. Just in time, it would seem. Hopefully more can be sent soon. We are but few against a great many. 4, 5... Better late than dead. Greetings, friend. It is good to see that you survived your battle in one piece. While Aronach tries to scry a place of safety for us all, I shall assist you in securing a less strenuous means of transport. I prepared this bait stick used in a sea turtle. It is crude, but it should serve to bring one under your control. Once you become comfortable with the animal, simply guide it back here to me. Use... Her name is Moana, but I can say for certain she was named well before the movie Moana came out. A speckled sea turtle and ride it back to her. Okay. Trying to remember. I can look at the map. How's that? Okay, way over there. Okay. Look, more giblins. Gerboggle. Oh, here's one nearby. Encumbered, 50% swim speed reduction. Okay, never mind. I knew that wouldn't work. That was end.
How may I aid?
How unfortunate. Well, all things considered, it is good to see that you made it back unharmed. The Abyssal Ride. If you're going to be making it anywhere in this kelp forest, we need to get you a reliable mount. I think I've come up with a better plan than the sea turtle. And it's not far. Tie off the lure at the rope just west of us, and then mount the seahorse that it will attract. Be warned, you may need to work hard to break the beast. Lure and subdue an abyssal seahorse.
May the eternal sun shine upon me.
Trying to remember where it is. I have to see for sure. Where? Ah, here we go. Grab the seahorse while it's distracted. Hold on tight. Well done. Lean right. Well done. Lean left. Excellent. Lean right. Unshakable. Hold on tight. Good work. Lean left. Excellent. Lean right. Well done. Lean left. Good. Lean left. Good. Lean right. Good. Lean right. Good. Lean left. Good. Lean right. Well done. Lean left. Smooth moves. Hold on tight. Good. Lean left. Good work. Lean left. Well done. Lean right. Good. Hold on tight. Ta-da. Over here.
You wish to speak?
Amazing. You look exhausted. She must have really made you work for it. Life should be a lot easier down here going forward with a mount that's swift at your beckoning. Congratulations, Jasana. Subdued abyssal seahorse. That's what I was waiting for. Okay. Mounts.
Great to meet you.
Good deed left undone. Good day, lassie. The name's Rendell. Seems old Moana and I got here in the nick of time, eh? Aronach wasn't kidding when he said it was life or death. So in our rush to get over here, we left a little unfinished business off to the east a ways. The little lady was near death herself. We had no choice but to leave her by a little airbed when we came here to your rescue. How about you get over there and help her while there's still time?
Off with you.
Please, Worgen, I don't know how much longer I can make it here. Oh, finally, I don't know how much longer I can last. Please, Worgen, you must give me shelter. You must help me. I barely managed to survive what with Naga, sharks, and that horrible monster that attacked our ship. I can see a cave that might be safe, but I don't dare try to make it unless I know there's air inside. Can you make sure it's okay? Investigate Smuggler's Scar in the Kelpthar Forest and signal to Adara that it's safe to enter. And if you've forgotten, she was on the mercenary ship. Bud's Dig. Use Smuggler's Guard to signal Adara. So, apparently when they were developing Cataclysm, they had to figure out a way to signal to the players that, that caves like this were, come inside, Worgen, I must repay your kindness, where to find the various caves. So, they came up with using these plants. So anywhere you see those plants, that means there's a cave there, where you can breathe water. Breathe air.
How are you?
Thank you, Hunter. I nearly died out there.
Safe travels.
Cannot thank you enough, Worgen. I just hope this whole nightmare has a happy ending.
See you around.
Ain't too proud to beg. Now that you brought me to safety, I'm afraid I must impose upon your kindness just a bit further. The captain of our ship, Samir, is still out there. Mac, too. I'm sure they made it to the seafloor, but beyond that, I didn't see what became of them. Simply couldn't get by in a place like this without their help. Lost sight of them in a clump of kelp west of where you found me. Please hurry. They couldn't have gotten far. Find Samir and Mac.
Have a good one.
So I think what I'll do is I'll continue to invest here for this stream, and then next stream I'll move on to Hyjal. It depends on if I get to level 82 or not. I don't know if these serpents count for the discussing eels quest. Go over this way. Oh look, I see an exclamation point. I see a fox. Crate.
pocket something first.
Tattered treasure map. The Horde's Horde. It is unclear what manner of creatures scrawled the seemingly random markings on this piece of parchment, but upon close inspection some of the obscure shapes begin to look like landmarks. Scanning the seafloor, you think you recognize a few points of reference, one being a nearby sunken ship. If your guess is correct, there appears to be treasure of some kind near the wreck. You cannot help but wonder what the scaly serpentine figure on the map might represent. You must defeat Akasha to obtain the Horde chest key, which you must then use to open the sunken Horde chest. This crate, labeled crab meat, seems to have fallen from a nearby sunken cargo ship. Adara would surely welcome such a find, considering the ordeal she had to endure.
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
Okay. Oh wait, I see green dots over here. There we go. Hey fellas. I need to find a safe place soon. Old Mac's not doing so well. Make for the cave to the west. It's safe and dry. Thanks, friend. We owe you one. Hang in there, Mac. There's Akasha. Okay, it did not count for the once more with Ewing quest. Didn't think so. Where's Akasha? Whoa, hello. You know, I wasn't sure there'd be a lot of skinnable mobs down here, but apparently there is. There it is. The slightly encrusted lock might still be functional. You've discovered lost treasure. Your mind reels at the thought of what else might be hidden in the depths of the sea. Okay. Still got time.
Hello.
Thank you, Hunter. I nearly died out there.
See you around.
Where would we be without you, Worgen? I don't want to even imagine.
Safe travels.
So I wish I could from the nearby wreckage, but I can only stand down there for so long.
Have a good one.
What have you got there, Jasana?
See you
Why,
later.
Jasana, what a surprise! If anyone ever calls your character into question, you can be sure to send them my way. I'll tell anyone who'll listen that you really helped me out in a pinch.
Have a good one.
Girl's best friend.
See you later.
Let's just get it over out in the open. I'm no stranger to love, Jasana. Over the years, if there's one thing I've learned is that love's tangible treasures last longer than the flames of passion. I've managed to collect my fair share of these gifts, gemstones, rings, necklaces, and the like, and I carry them with me wherever I go. At least I used to. When I swept from the ship, my valuables were scattered across the sea. Help me recover them, and I promise to make it worth your trouble. Kadar wants you to recover 6 Kadara's keepsakes. You'll be able to choose one of these rewards. An intellect, a caster necklace, an agility ring, or a melee strength trinket. Okay.
See you around.
Taste for tail.
Safe travels.
It could be days before we're ready to make our way to the surface, and to be honest, I'm already beginning to get hungry. I hate to be picky, but when it comes to seafood, I'm afraid there are very few things I can stomach. If you come across any lobster types, I would happily pay you what coin I have with me for their tails. Dara wants you to bring her 4 clack-snap tails.
See you around.
Greetings.
Have you honed your skills enough to learn what I have to teach? You can't start a fire without a spark.
Good one.
Mac's still out of it, and I fear we may lose him if we can't get this fire started. With the wood being stoked, we'll need something special to get it going. There's an abandoned camp nearby with a barrel of explosives in it. There's no way I can recover it on my own. Would you mind hauling it back for us? For Mac? Get the keg of gunpowder from Bud's dig.
See you later.
So, yeah, I was thinking about it, and I was like, let's just try to get through Bastir. Normally, I don't do the whole zone, but, you know, I'm streaming this, so may as well do the whole thing, the whole story. Because that's the point. Because the point is to enjoy this, so how can I enjoy it if I'm skipping stuff? I only skipped Outland and Northrend content because I wanted to get to Cata content. So, Bastir is actually so large that there's 3 subzones to it. I don't know if you saw that briefly as I was moving the camera around, but there's a sea giant down here. You can add to this to the list of things you can tell your grandchildren that you've done for them. Okay. So I'm kind of like Adara. There's only, I'm generally not a fan of seafood except in specific cases. Though my preferences run more towards shrimp, and not even all shrimp. Basically, if my food can look back at me, no thank you. But yeah, generally speaking, when I'm doing the kata zones, I only do enough to level up. So I can move on to the next one. Come on. But this is a stream. Let's do it right. So these guys aren't skinnable, but the crabs were. Does that make sense to you? Come on.
I can't cast it yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. I need a target.
There we go. I am not using my seahorse because I don't want to attract attention from the hostile mobs above me.
You need something? See you later.
Well,
Safe travels.
oh, you found them. I was sure they were lost forever. Here you are, Justin. I hope this is ample payment. Hippolyte glittering necklace. Signet of Galathea, petrified spider crab.
Have a good one.
I salvaged what I could from the nearby wreckage.
See you around.
Oh, please tell me you were able to find me some food, Hunter.
See you later.
Oh my, that's some of the biggest, juiciest tail I've ever seen.
Safe travels.
Hey there.
Can't start a fire without a
Be
spark.
careful.
Did you get the explosives from the camp, Hunter?
See you around.
Outstanding. Let's see if this does the trick. Stand back, Destona.
For the Alliance.
Woohoo!
Hey there. Have a good one.
Ophidophobia. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's snakes. Any kind of snake. Doesn't matter. While I was out searching for salvage, I saw a nest of sea serpents surrounded in the nearby wreckage. I simply can't relax knowing that those awful creatures could slither up here at any moment. Please, Hunter, do something about them. Kill 4 brine-scale serpents at Gorax and then.
Safe travels.
Oh, now I could have gotten credit for doing that.
Good day to you.
I don't feel so good.
Safe
How
travel.
am I feeling, you ask? Well, after being yanked from the deck of our ship by a giant sea monster and then left to drown in the sea, not so good. My nerves are getting the best of me, to be honest. If you could round up some of the supplies that are sure to be floating around the nearby wrecks, I could likely whip up something that'll take the edge off. Mac wants you to collect 5 sunken cargo and Kelpsar forests. Of course, he's going to create alcohol. Of course it procs after I kill my enemy. Oh, I went the wrong way. Okay. I was trying to figure out what cargo I needed to go after. Because there's boxes with the Horde logo on it, and I wasn't sure if I could click on them. But when I hover my mouse over them, it doesn't change to a gear. But when I hover it over this, it does change to gear and has... and there's a label. So there is actually an achievement for killing the whale shark, but the whale shark doesn't actually drop anything, any loot. There's just the achievement of actually killing the thing. Because look at how huge it is. I mean, it's called a whale shark for a reason. Snakes. It had to be snakes. me. Just passing through. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. There we go. So let's go back over here because look who we found. It's Bud. Hilariously, his ponytail is clipping through the helmet.
How are you?
Whee! Shining's all over this place. Take a look at what I found digging right here. It's a breathing hat. Oh, the insanity. So I've been thinking, if someone's out of their mind guano crazy, do they know it? Case in point, I could have swore that I collected a barrel of gunpowder from the cannonballs around here, but it's nowhere to be found. I distinctly remember lifting the cannonballs from them giblets just west of here. Maybe they're right. Maybe I really have lost it. Collect 50 pilfer cannonballs from Gerboggle's legend from Giblin hoarders. Use the cannonballs to create a barrel of gunpowder.
See you around.
We took the barrel of gunpowder that he created. So it's only fitting that we help him replace it.
Hey there. See you later.
Were you able to grab some supplies, Worgen?
Have a good one.
I trust we both know what's been going on inside these crates. That's right. Fermentation. Here you are, my personal secret recipe. You wouldn't get this from any other guy.
See you around.
Good day to you. See you later.
Well, that's a load off my mind. Thank you again, Hunter.
See you around.
Okay. Oh, look. Desperate plea. The note in this bottle is soaked through, but still legible. In it, the author claims to have escaped from some sort of undersea Naga prison. He's clearly in fear for his life, and you can't help but wonder if it might be one of your recently abducted shipmates. At loss as to how to locate the escapee, you determine to share the find with Aronak. Take the soggy net to Aronak at Shallow's End. See, there's the sea giant. Nash. These guys.
Don't have a target.
Bonk. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stop lagging. Thank you. Ah, no. luckily, I was recording this as well as streaming this. My poor pet. Lady Lala's necklace. Dozens of crude gold links make up this heavy chain. Dangling from the central link is an opalescent fragment of what must have once been a large shell-shaped medallion. One of the other fragments might be nearby, and if the medallion might be reassembled into its original state. Collect the 5 medallion fragments from Giblin collectors and combine them to create Lady Lala's medallion. Won't give me anything I can use, but I can sell it at least. There's Gerboggle. I mean, we're gonna be killing these guys anyway because it just happens in the same area. I can actually see my opponent. What's the guy in his pockets, huh? There we go. Looking for those. Come on. Hey, ooh. There we go. 47. Need 3 more.
I need a target.
Wait, you bring that treasure from the surface? What's the guy in his pockets?
Of course, only 2. I need 3. Now I got one that gave me 3. Okay. What, I didn't get anything from the collector. I had to re-accept the quest.
I need to target something first.
There we go, that's 3 fragments. Need 2 more. You're a hoarder, so you're not going to have the fragments. You're a hoarder as well.
I don't have a target.
Come on, please stop doing this to me. Almost done with the stream. Then you can be a butt munch as much as you like. Okay, getting away from these guys. Okay, created the gunpowder. Now, there we go. It's down the chain, hoping it can be restored. This treasure was obviously crafted by the local water goblins for a female they regarded highly. Level 81, yay! If he still lives, I may be able to locate this poor soul. I believe I've located the author of your note, friend. It would seem that he is in desperate need of attention if he is to survive. I shall attune one of my scrying orbs so that you might see him for yourself. Use Aeronac's scrying orb to view the location of Deep Mist Grotto. You must make haste. As you can surely see, his time is not long. Spelunky. Hurry, your son, and make your way to that cavern at once. We shall go behind you to ensure you are not followed. Speak to Private Pollard and Deep Mist Grotto. First, let's get the gunpowder to Bud.
You need something? Safe travel.
You want nothing to do with me, Morgan. I'm a touch screwy.
Have a good one.
My gunpowder! You found it! I'm not crazy after all!
See you later.
Dun-it. Dun-it. So, seeing as you've been so kind to me, I'm inclined to let you in on a special secret. I found the biggest shiny of all, no more than 50 steps from where we're standing. Only one thing stands between you, me, and great fortune, and his name is Nas. Don't fret now, I've got a plan. Nas loves his grub, so I've loaded one up with that gunpowder so as to make like a trap of sorts. See? You see? Just set floating up in the reef. Once that shark is dead, we're rich. Bud wants you to use the booby trap bait at the rusty harpoon gun in the skeletal reef. So the shark's name is Nas, and I'm sure you can guess what the title of the quest is supposed to be a reference to. Where is the rusty harpoon gun? Down here. Okay. Amazing! You watch the great white beast swim off into the depths and wonder. Oh, you son of a... And wonder to yourself if anything could ever take him down. Shark Week. That's one tough shark. You determine that it's in everyone's best interest to try to distract Bud and hope his attention never returns to Nas in the skeletal reef. Now the teeth of the beast will prove captivating enough to collect 5 of Nas' teeth from the skeletal reef. Okay. I got another spam bot. My pet got turned into a skeleton. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
What can I do for you?
Have you checked out my breathing hat? No more sucking on clams for bud. No siree.
Safe travels.
What you got there, pal?
Have a good one.
What? Nas ain't dead? This kind of takes the quick out of my get rich quick scheme. Them giant sharks are nice and all, but we can't stop till that shiny is ours.
See you later.
If old Nas if old Nas had heels, he'd be on him right now. Fortunate for you, I think like a shark. Nas is mad as all get out, and we're going to use that to our advantage. Here, I found this chain while our treasure hunting. Use it to tie off to that harpoon gun. When Nas sees ya, he'll be consumed with rage. That's when we strike. You try to finish him off, and I'll sneak in there and grab the shiny. Hurry, Hunter, before he grows some teeth back.
See you around.
Okay. We're actually past the time I would usually call it because I was in the middle of killing stuff. So, this is where we're going to finish for the week. We'll pick up here in 2 weeks. Next week we're going to go back to the War Within and hopefully get a little further. So thank you all for joining me. If you're watching on YouTube, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Drink water, eat food. Just generally take care of yourself. Take your meds, go to the bathroom, take a shower if you need to, if you've been putting it off, and I'll see you next week. Bye!